one of the main things we were missing all throughout quarantine were DJ shows, not just working in general, but like a thing us DJs like to do is go to shows, see the new equipment, maybe watch a seminar or two, get drunk, party, have a good time, be merry, meet other DJs, converse with other DJs, tell stories, all that good stuff. And that is going to happen again this year. There's 3 really solid shows coming up. 4 if you include the Collective. But we talked about the Collective last week. They're kind of like their own ball game. So I want to go over 3 of, and we'll talk about the Collective with Jani, of course, when he comes on. But first one is going to be next week. I saw JSG in the chat. If you're still here, he's going to be speaking at this one. We got Midwest DJs Live, April 27th to the 29th in Milwaukee. I love this show. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of this show. I was invited to speak in 2019. I thought it was super well ran. Like, it was the only show that I went to where, it doesn't matter, but when I got there, right, they, someone picked me up, brought me, greeted me, walked me through, like, checking into my room. I got into my room, then someone comes, knocks on the door and gives me a care package, with all this like little Midwest DJs Live swag. Like, I don't know, it's just so cool. Like, they're really thoughtful. It's a really well thought out, well ran show. Smaller, I think they have like 300 people. They cap it at like 300 people. It's not like a ton of people, but they're doing it virtual this year too. So check them out. I think if you just Google Midwest DJs Live, I guess I should have their website around, but check them out. It's next week if you want to attend virtual or you want to make a last minute trip to Milwaukee. Really well ran, fantastic show. My man JSG speaking, like the GOAT of wedding DJs in my opinion. Like, JSG is one of the greatest wedding DJs of all time. So like anything, and with technology and everything he does and how innovative that guy is, like his brain is ridiculous. I want to spend the weekend just in his brain, just just figuring out how the hell that shit works. It's insane. So check out, definitely, like his seminar is going to be awesome. And I believe Kristen Wilson speaking, a bunch of other people. So that's going to be great. Next week, April 27th, 29th. The next show after that is going to be Marquee. That's in Chicago, June 22nd to 24th. They got a lot of heavy hitters at the show. KC puts it on. So it's Mike Walter speaking, Joe Bunn, Digital Dave speaking, Big Daddy will be there, Jordan Marshall, I'm speaking. Like every DJ you've ever saw spoke at a conference, they're speaking at the show. It's pretty crazy. It's like literally just every speaker, Alan Berg, like every speaker in existence, Howard Wallach, any speaker you ever saw a show is going to be pretty much at this show. So should be a great time. They're doing virtual and in person as well. It's at a really cool hotel, right? So the hotel's super chill. They're going to have like a little exhibit hall, whereas like Midwest DJs Live doesn't have any exhibit hall. It's kind of like all education, right? Am I tripping? No, they had I'm sorry. I take that back. They had a really small one, like just certain little vendors, but not like a big one like the expo. Marquee has a little bigger one, right? There, it's like a mini kind of expo one, but it's like, still you have like lighting manufacturers. I think like 1 year, like, what are they called? Bose was there, I think. And, EV is sponsoring it this year. So you have stuff like that. So you have that as well, plus the education. Only downfall to Marquee, is, just so you guys are fully aware, it's not in Chicago, it's in Deerfield or something. So it's like, it's an $80 Uber ride to get to Chicago. I mean, you're there, you fly into Chicago and it's north of Chicago or whatever. It's kind of around where like Wayne's World was like filmed, or not filmed, but talking about like where their show was, Aurora, Illinois or whatever. Like it's kind of like suburbs. Like that's what it kind of reminded me of. But like the hotel's great. You still have all the Chicago stuff around there. If you just know, if you want to go to the city, it's going to be like a little bit of a trip. You kind of like make a day out of it. But that's what we did. We kind of made a day out of it and went out all night and came back late, had a good time. So it's going to be fun. Great city, great town. And every heavy hitter you could think of is going to be there speaking and whatnot. So you can meet everybody, pick everybody's brain. And it's not super huge either, maybe a couple hundred people. So it's a smaller show where, again, you can run into people and talk to them and network and all that good stuff. So definitely check that out. And then the third show is going to be the DJ XXXX, which is their rebrand. They've rebranded. They actually have a little video. We'll play the video. Ready? You hear the song, like I feel like someone's gonna like rip off their pants or something like that Party Boy, like any second. Need like a voiceover or something. It's just gear, tech, and product drops. Mix, learn, interact, act. All right. This shit. That video was like another fucking minute long. It was, I don't know, they could do better in the video department, but whatever. So they rebranded to DJX from DJ Expo. I don't know why. I guess it's a good time to rebrand. You know, the shows are coming back and they got to come back a little different, I guess. So maybe it is a good time for rebrand. I like the branding. See, hear, connect. I mean, it's a cool thing. But yeah, so they rebranded. That's what's going to be the name of the show now. Instead of Expo, it's going to be DJX. The coolest part about this, though, and I can speak from experience because I'm from New Jersey. I live 40 minutes from Atlantic City. Is it's at the Hard Rock. And the Hard Rock, if you're not from around here, the Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City is the best casino in Atlantic City. Some people debate that, but it's brand new. It's the newest one. It's at the old Taj Mahal. It's big, but it's not the biggest, right? It's like a medium-sized casino, right? But it's super, super nice. And if you've ever been to a Hard Rock or a Hard Rock casino or anything like that, the whole place is a music museum. Like literally, it's what it's a casino, and there's bars and restaurants, and then it's just music memorabilia everywhere. It's like Madonna's pants and Britney Spears' microphone, and they have Elvis's Rolls Royce in there. They have like 4 suits that the Beatles wore, like 4 matching Beatles suits from back in the 60s. They have like original pieces of paper and glass where like let's say like John Lennon like wrote a song on it, like he first wrote this one song on this piece of paper. Like it's crazy. Like the shit that they have is just like absolutely nuts. So it's just cool. I feel like Hard Rock is such a great choice. And I said that for a long time too. I always said like, man, when Hard Rock opened up, like they should have the expo there because like, it's all about music. So like it fits in our vibe. It fits in with what we do. Like I want this fucking shadow on my shit. It fits in what we do perfect. It's like literally the most perfect casino to have it at. So like, I'm really excited about that. I hit up Jim Tremaine, to speak. I'm going to be too honest with you guys on all this. I'm fucking... No one's going to talk to me no more. Are you going to say that that's going to be the new thing, right? They're going to, like anytime I talk to anybody, like, you know, off camera, off whatever, like in life, they're going to be like, listen, man, I got to tell you something, but like, can you not like say it on the show? Like that's going to be the new, everyone's going to preface like what they want to talk to me about, with that. Like, I feel like, but yeah, I hit him up to speak, and he was like, so he's like, yeah, for sure. You know, I know Jim, he's a really cool guy. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure. You know, you know, what are you going to speak on? And I was like, well, I'm doing this seminar at Marquee, and I explained what I was doing. And he's like, well, is it going to be different? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm doing it for the first time, Marquee, work out the kinks, and then, you know, bring it to your show. And he's like, nah, we want something like completely original. I'm like, fuck. And I really don't want to like write a new, like writing a seminar is hard. You know, you write one and you get it down. It takes you like 1 or 2 to get it down. And then you beat the shit out of it for a year, and then you write a new one. You know, it's almost like a comedy show routine, like a comedy set. You know, something like that. Like you write it and you beat the shit out of it, and then you write a new one. You know, and that's it. Like Mike Walter does it. Mike Walter takes his seminars to multiple places. He's like the OG of seminar giving. You know what I mean? So to me, I was like, oh damn. But yeah. So I'm not gonna be speaking or anything there, but I'll be there, hanging out, having a great ass time the entire time. So definitely come down to AC, August 9th to the 12th this year for the DJ Expo.